Welcome in once again, guys. We're here to feed that Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard addiction, guys. You guys already know. Welcome in here. We have crossover breakers, guys. We have day one content here for you guys. Again, the prices day one. Some Billy Bobs are buying the pre-sales, as you guys already know. We discussed this a couple of days ago. We were talking about crossover breakers. We went over the box prices, as we can see here, 83 bones. I mean, this spiked up all the way from 74, 75s, all the way up to what, into the 90s. I think I saw some listings, and now retracing back down to the main because a lot of hype around these sealed boxes thanks to Cyber Weekend that is now over. So again, I mean, people were taking advantage of that 10 to 13% credit back on their TCG player accounts. So they came in, they bought sealed. They feel they were getting a good deal just in case, they pulled maybe CRs or QCSRs and things of that nature. So here we are now retracing back down to the mean because the demand has, died down per se after this Cyber Weekend pump. So again, could we see some of these boxes even in the 70s? Sure. I mean, why would I even buy sealed, honestly, man? I mean, it'll be a straight gamble in a sense. Why? Because I mean, pull rates, ratios. I mean, at this point, I would just be buying singles, especially day one with these crazy prices. But again, me, I wouldn't even be buying day one. But if you have to do what you must, what you feel you need to do, that you need to get these cards, then I would just be going for singles. Because honestly, we're gonna discuss the set, show a couple of cards here and there. But I mean, unless you need like a deck core, that you could just come in and pick singles anyways, like there's really no reason. There's not like there's any amazing reprints in here. I see a lot of fillers, honestly, and just a lot of like super rares and rares of the same cards, things of that nature. So I mean, I'd stay away from this product sealed, honestly. But again, we're gonna discuss it today. Day one prices, a lot of FOMO, a lot of people feel like they need these cards, that these cards will be, the next best decks. Maliss and Ryzeal here finally. Day one, they're finally here. I'm excited to be at YCS Anaheim this weekend, just to have a good time and to see how things pan out competitively, just to hear about it on the floor, and then to be able to trade as well with people and catch up and see people that follow the channel. So again, if you see me on the floor, just come say hi, man. Saturday and Sunday I'll probably be there, so definitely keep that in mind. Yeah, we're in LA in that man now, so in Anaheim, I meant to say. So I'm excited for that. So again, look at that, Maliss P White Rabbit. Let's start immediately. Crossover breakers. Imagine, I mean, we were just talking about this Wednesday. We were just talking about this and saying, guys, that these prices were too elevated. I mean, we can see that there was Billy Bob's paying $70. $70. There was 3 items sold. Probably a Billy Bob came in and got a playset at these prices, and then you had 29 items sold essentially the next day at 65 bones. Imagine you were that guy. Imagine you were Billy Bob. You FOMO'd and you're like, oh my god, Maliss just came out, it's the next best thing, right there with Ryzeal. I need the new cards fresh off the press. I need them right now. And then you came in, and now the card, even these 254 items sold at 35 bones, that is crazy, because now the card is 26s, and it might keep going down, guys, into the teens. Insane, just the loss of purchasing power. People saying that they don't care about price, they just need access to the card. But of course, if you ask this Billy Bob, or these Billy Bobs here that paid 65s for this card, and now at 25s, who wouldn't want to save what, like 40 bucks, I think it is, a pop? Who's gonna say no to that? Insane. And these prices are probably still not done going down, guys. So again, hopefully you stayed away. Yes, will there be the occasional deals? Jay, I should have gone in early because look, V-shaped recovery is spikes. Sure, but most of these will probably continue dumping down, just the supply coming in. And again, there's people like hunting specific things when they buy one of these boxes they crack. Let's say they're playing Ryzeal, they see these Maliss cards, boom, they list them on the markets, and vice versa. So again, the supply is coming in, and look at that, just falling knife mode. As you guys already know here on the channel, we don't do that. We don't buy falling knife modes. We expect or at least wait for consolidation, guys. That's it. Simple wimple. We come in here, we wait for consolidation before pulling the trigger, at least on the monthly, guys. Look at that. No consolidation yet. Yeah, you have all-time high in volume, but no consolidation yet here, as we can see. So yeah, these Maliss cards, insane. They're dumping strong. Look at that. We have Maliss and Underground, same deal. Look at that. This card was what? 58 bones. The other day that we were talking about it, 19 Billy Bobs came in. You know, probably less if they bought play sets, but in the teens. You know, over double digits worth of Billy Bobs came in and bought at 58s. And then they wake up a couple of days later and the card is 24 bones. They literally paid over 100% increase of current prices. They paid 2x premium just cause they came in early. They couldn't wait a little bit. Patience wins this game, and now they could have had double the copies. All these 19 sales, they could have had, you know, double the copies today. And it's day one. Imagine day two, day three, week one, week two. Supply comes in. Everyone that really wants Maliss has it. Everyone that really wants Ryzeal has him. You know, what do you think is going to happen to most of these cards? Of course, could any of these V-shape recover as we've seen in the past? Because some of these, again, maybe they're lower supply than what we think. Anything is possible, but for the most part, most of these cards should continue going down, guys. Hopefully you guys have just waited. Patience wins this game. Me, I might want Ryzeal if it's not too expensive. I'm just waiting on the sidelines. If I see a couple of these in YCS Anaheim on the floor and they make sense, because we're going to discuss a couple of these prices, and I'm gonna snipe them up. But other than that, you're not gonna see me going crazy paying a premium for these cards. No, patience, man. Honestly, it tends to work over 90% of the time. You just wait. Literally, waiting usually works. Yeah, can there be occasional products like, you know, the tins with the bad pull rate, scarcity, and some bonanza QCSRs and things of that nature? Sure, there's always exceptions to the rule. We understand that. You know, these rules and these things, they're not perfect, you know, but it's all about probabilities and giving you guys the best chance, the best shot at being successful. And again, these are tried and true with most product releases, with most cards coming out. You wait. Patience wins this game. You don't do them pre-sales. You know, of course, maybe you do pre-sales, you take the risk, you deserve the reward, but not over 90% of the time, most people lose money coming into pre-sales or day one prices and FOMOing. And as we can see, guys, the evidence is in the charts. Look at that. We have Maliss Q Hard Scripter. Look at this card. People were paying, you know, hand over fist right there, 40 bones left and right. And then, you know, Falling Knife, 17s, it says there, single digits, guys. People were paying $40, guys, right there. Look at that. 2 items sold, and then 14 items sold at 37, 38 bones, guys. Look at that, single digits, as we can see here, guys. Insane going on right now. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Right there. Look at that. Look at that. Barely holding on, you know, going to what? This might be $5, man. Insane. People were paying 38 to 40s, man. That's too much, man. Honestly, that is too much, in my humble opinion. And the facts are the facts. Look, you waited a couple of days instead of paying these 14 plus 2, 16 gentlemen here, Billy Bobs, could have saved a fortune, you know, getting multiples and multiples and multiples of the same card if they really wanted for that same amount of money. Insane. Jay, but why would I want extra cards? As long as I got my playset or however many I need, I don't care about. No, I mean, who doesn't want more cardboard, man? I mean, these pieces of cardboard have value. You know, maybe they got the ones they need and then they had extras for their binder. You know, you just never know. And then if those go up in the future, they could have used that to get any other cards that they want in the future without having to pay their hard-earned money. It's just a win-win situation by having patience and just waiting it out, man. I don't know how else to say it. Then we have Maliss CMTP07. As we can clearly see here, on this card, same deal. Card that came out was 26 bones. Look at that, $6 right here, guys. Insane. You have a 34 wallet China. This is going to be free. People were paying 25, 26s for a card. This is going to be sub $5 sooner rather than later. Literally, it's just unbelievable to me. Card after card after card of the latest and greatest side set release here that actually has meta impact, as we can see here, guys. Insane to me. Just mind-boggling. Crazy. The fact that these cards are dumping down Falling Knife mode this fast. Day one. Just crashing. Guys, as you can see here. Wow. Crashing into the dumpsters. And you see plenty of listings too. It's not like one ofs or two ofs. No, there's walls of China here, man. Insane for all these Maliss cards, guys. And then we have Maliss P Dormouse. Look at that, $1 card, yo, with a massive wall of China. Look at that, look at that. People were paying what, 5 bones, as we can see there. People paying 5 bones, falling knife, all the way down to shekels, all the way down to shekels, down over 5x in price, essentially overnight. Craziness. 65 listings, massive walls of China at under $1 billion. Just insane, guys. Insane. Look at that, 84 cents. You have 20 copies. 20 copies. But people wanted to pay over 5x premium just to get order the card a couple of days earlier, because they order these and they don't receive them until, you know, a couple of days, a week or two later. So it's insane that many of these Billy Bobs haven't even received their cards yet, and they paid a premium just because they couldn't wait a little bit. Then we have Ryzeal, guys. Don't forget about Ryzeal. We started with Maliss just to change things up, but again, the end all be all, the deck core, the deck that actually has dominated over there in the OCG, guys. Here we have Ryzeal Detonator. Insane. I'm surprised this card was actually 50 bones, where 5 Billy Bobs came in. They just couldn't, hey, no patience. They couldn't wait. They needed to order the card immediately, and now they literally paid the price for that. Literally paid a premium, because now the card here is $13. I will not lie, I did not expect this card to be this cheap, this fast. I mean, these meta decks are becoming like Tenpai. Tenpai was the first one recently to come out and just be immediately cheap, essentially, except for Pydras. But I did not expect Detonator to be 13 bones day one. I did not see this coming, man. I will not lie. This could be single digits. Now, when I see this, and it makes me want to play the deck, honestly. Hopefully it continues going down to single digits. Hopefully it doesn't V-shape recover. Again, if I'm on the floor this weekend, you know, maybe wait until Sunday, and I see these at single digits, I'm going in, man. A play set for 25s, trade value, yeah. Let me get 3, bro. Let me get 3 detonators. I like it. This is to play, possibly, potentially. So I like it. You know, I could have sworn these were going to be like a Vanquish Soul. They were going to be 20, 30s, 40s, 50s, you know, like some insane prices for these ultra rares. But at least day one, man, they look juicy, man. They look very, very juicy. I mean, what could change this, though, guys, keep this in mind. What could change this is this weekend, you know, this deck taking over. A lot of people don't expect that because, you know, people feel or say that this deck still needs more support, maybe in Supreme Darkness or later on, you know, when it truly reaches the height of its potential later on in 2025. Let me just click here, make sure. Okay, guys, yeah, my bad. We're on the road, you know, so we got to double check that, you know, we got one screen only, so we're working with what we have. But guys, Ryzeal Detonator again, crossover breakers. I'm excited to see this at 13s. I mean, poor Billy Bob's paying 50s, man. You know, he ain't living to fight another day, man. I can tell you that. Then we have Ryzeal Duel Drive, even more surprising. This card, again, we had people coming in, Billy Bob's paying 50s. The same 5 people came in here. Well, it's 12 in total. They came and paid over $47 a pop. Poor kids, man. They don't follow the channel, and they literally pay the price in a negative way. Because if they would have waited 5 bones, you have 7 here at $5. They won $5, guys. I don't know what else to say. Of course, it quickly does go up to 7s, so keep that in mind. But you can see there's been sales here at around 5s. Crazy. 59 listings. These are day one prices, man. Day one prices. So, man, when I see stuff like this, yeah, this is what we're talking about. This is what we're always talking about. You know, getting exposure to many of these cards. As you guys can see here, you want to get exposure at 5 bones, man. It's too cheap. 5 bones is just too cheap, as you can see here. I don't know what else to say. Of course, it's just 7, so probably the walls of China will continue coming in, and who knows, maybe it's a sub $5 card as an ultra rare Ryzeal Dual Drive. Insane, this cheap. I thought it would be like a one of things, like, you know, Tenpai, but Ryzeal this cheap. What's going on, man? I like it though. You know, I'm questioning it, but I'm liking it. You know, it's a positive questionment. Jay, what is that word? I have no clue, but it makes your boy happy to see Ryzeal this cheap to start off, of course, with the main pieces, with the XCs, with the extra deck monsters. But let's move on to a couple of other pieces, because again, this is the surprising part of the deck. the actual other pieces where people need play sets of for most of these are actually high in price compared to the XZs. People were paying 40s for Sword Ryzeal, and as you can see here, you know, going down to 25s, you know, still in the teens, but it's 18 bones, man. The you know, Sword is more expensive than any of the extra deck monsters, so it's pretty impressive. So we'll see. I mean, I'd be waiting. The walls are at 2021s. I'd be waiting at least the 15s. Who knows? We might not get there. That's possible. But that's what I would be waiting for, or that's what I'm waiting for. You know, because again, it's hard. It's hard, man. You know, coming in here, even if it goes down to 15, 16s, that's 50 bones, man, for a playset. So again, that's definitely something to consider. That these pieces are actually more expensive than the extra deck pieces. So again, the deck core pieces, the main deck core pieces are more expensive. So definitely something to keep in mind. Then we have EXD Ryzeal. As we can see here, this card, look at that, was $70. $70. It says going down to 37. It's 23 bones a pop, as we can see down here. Insane, guys. From 70s going down all the way to 23s. That is mind-boggling. And again, this is for EXT Ryzeal. It's too much. The crash is too big. It's too much. It's too fast. And that's look at that. Dangerous game. Look at that. Minus 46.23%, guys. As we can see, just dumping down. That's why, man, we a lot of hype. Oh, Ryzeal, oh, Maliss, this, that. I need my cards now, Jay. Can't wait. Pre-sales, yeah, give me 3. I need it. And then it was Billy Bob's. Look at that. 7 Billy Bob's did not live to fight another day. It's truly sad, man. They came in and paid 70s, and then you have 9 more. That's 16 total people paying over $67 for a $23 card that might actually continue going down into the teens in the short term. Crazy when you see it that way. What do you guys think? Let me know, because that is insane, mind-boggling. We have Ice Ryzeal. Again, this card, same deal. People were paying 70s. You know, we had 15 Billy Bob's right there, and the card is 20 bones. It's about to hit the teens, man. It is about to hit the teens. Insane, guys. I won't lie. I didn't expect this. You know, to go from 70s to 20s, that's a $50 difference, guys. We need to have a conversation with those Billy Bobs, man. Honestly, that's a $50 difference. Not even a 2x premium, you know, in essence, which is insane already. But guys, $50 a pop. So if someone got a place at 70s, they paid an extra $150 just for that place. Essentially, that extra money they paid could have gotten them essentially the rest of the deck core, if not most of. That's too powerful, guys. I'm sorry, it's just too powerful. I need to move on. We have Sosei Ryuji Misfa. This one, we talked about it. There was people paying 17, 18 bones for this card, and now it's a $2 card, 250s, to be, you know, to help you guys out. People were paying 17 to 18s, almost $20 post-tax for a $2 card, 250s. Mind you, these are day one prices. What do you think is gonna happen to this card? Week 2, week 3, a month in. It's gonna be free 99. People are gonna be handing these out as candy. You know, again, we told you guys 18s, man, nah, man. That's why we don't do pre-sales. We don't do that, especially for the third deck core that no one's talking about. Me, I want to pick it up because I love picking up cards that no one's talking about, that no one's paying attention to. Deck cores like these, I think it'll have its heyday in the meta eventually, even if it's short-lived. So again, we want to be early. We want to pick these cards up, but not now. Wait a week, 2 weeks. Give yourself some time, man. Just patience wins this game. You're chilling McMillan. You're waiting for the right price. Let the markets come to you. That's it. We don't chase markets. We don't FOMO in. We don't go crazy. We let the markets come to us by having patience, as patience wins this game. You have the quarter century Seeker rare version, as we can see here. Let's see. Let's just clean this up here, janitor style. We can see it's 38 bones. I mean, let's try and get some chart information here. Let's see if it pops up, if it populates. Still no chart. Let me take a look here. We click first ed, take the pictures here. Let's see. Let's refresh. Yes, still no chart, guys. So again, at least we tried. But as we can see here, it's 38 bones. This card was way higher in price, man. Let me see. Yeah, it's just data's not populating because it's not showing the high sale price here, which I really wanted. But again, yeah, this card was way more expensive as a quarter century secret, and it's already at 37s, and this could honestly go down into the 20s, man. Because yes, they're going to be the occasional Yu-Gi-Oh player that wants access to this deck, or maybe even to play them themselves, you know, like try competitively. Honestly, I think it needs more support, and I think it'll probably get it in Supreme Darkness and beyond. So that's why I'm gonna be picking up these deck core pieces at this, you know, not the quarter century version, but the regular Ultra is gonna be pretty cheap. But again, if you're into high end, you want to get these at 37 bones, I would still be waiting, you know, to hit into the 20s, you know, as the supply comes in. But that's just me, guys. Don't forget, link in the description down below. You can come over here, follow on X, join our Discord, join the movement. Don't miss out. Join our big happy family over there. Make sure you guys check out all these links. They're amazing links here for you guys. You guys won't regret it. And guys, don't forget, we have a bonanza giveaway coming very, very shortly. We're literally on our way to 7K, you know, and we're gonna get some help from YCS Anaheim. That's the plan, you know. Get some Billy Bobs, man. They're gonna be there on the floor. They don't know. They never listened to Jay. They never seen the channel. You know, we're gonna try and convert them because we need to positively impact as many people's lives as we can, guys. So make sure you subscribe. It does help out. Destroy that like button as we continue to grow and push forward with the channel. None of this content is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. And now we move, you know, to the other section of the set. We went over the best-selling cards, essentially, from Maliss and Ryzeal, you know, and now, because those are the best-selling cards from the set, and now we move on a little bit towards the higher rarity, the high-end, the heavy stonkers, you know, that are looking, you know, should I buy these quarter centuries? What should I be looking at, Jay? You know, I love max rarity. I want to play Maliss. I want the latest and greatest and best rarity. You know, I'm trying to get Ryzeal. And again, yeah, I do see that Ryzeal actually have, you know, their quarter centuries and their CRs for some random reason. TCG was not displaying that, you know, 2 market watches ago, so we apologize for that, but that's on TCG Player. But now we have it. Look at that quarter century secret rare Ryzeal detonator here. As we can see, volume is coming in, 1 item sold at 125s. I mean, I think honestly this one could actually hit single digits. Again, is all going to be dependent on this weekend. YCS Anaheim. I can't wait from what Monday's video, most likely, or we'll see, maybe Tuesday, because Monday I'm gonna be flying in, but we're gonna be covering you know, the YCS Anaheim and the results, as we love to do here on the channel, just to see the impact of a YCS, you know, on a set release like this. You know, if some of these prices might spike hard. So again, I'd be waiting for double digits. But again, if this deck dominates this weekend, and that might change things up, that might make, you know, again, some of these card prices to be low compared to their future prices. So when it's this scarce and hard to get, definitely keep these things in mind. Then we have Dual Drive as well. Ryzeal Dual Drive, quarter century with no chart. This one says 185s, guys. Insane. These cards are so new that some of these don't even have charts. So again, Dual Drive is more expensive. Still think this one should go down to 150s in the short term. But again, tournament results might actually impact this throughout the weekend. So we'll definitely keep an eye out for this card in this rarity. Then we have Sword Ryzeal again, quarter century secret rare. This is insane, guys. This is just crazy. 200. I mean, that's pretty high up there, because you need 3, man. You really gonna come in here and spend 600 plus tax? Must be nice, man, to get, you know, the max rarity version of Sword Ryzeal. Nah, man. I mean, I prefer to pay, what was it, 18, 20 bones? Yo, yeah, that's 10x down. I prefer to pay cities for a playset instead of 600. Nah, 600? Nah, chill, man. I even need to move on. Then we have Maliss Pete White Rabbit. So again, a couple of Maliss cards here. Again, this card was what? It says that it was, let's see, 150s, went all the way down to 150s, and then is bumping up to 184s, because people are realizing just as hard, you know, just how hard it is to get, and the demand is coming in. 2 pages only, as we can see, 11 listings, and yeah. I mean, this card was going down, but it's bumping back up because just Maliss players realize I want my max rarity, Jay. I am playing around, and they're coming in and paying these high prices, guys. Then we move on to CRs. Okay, so we went through a couple of quarter century secret rares here. Again, you know, not too many of these available, so we went through most of those. And again, we have CRs. Some people in these side sets, I mean, I don't know why they keep printing the regular CR if we're getting, I mean, I guess because most of these cards, you know, might not ever be in a rarity collection, so I understand that part. But you know, again, some people want their CRs, the mid-max rarity. They can't afford the quarter century. They don't want to spend that premium money and a couple of hundies. They come in here and they're like, oh, Jay, there's CRs here. Okay, what are the prices, man? Let's discuss a couple of these. So that's the mindset that some people have. Again, Maliss and Underground CR. Again, card was what? 99 bones right now at 76, 77s. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. I mean, I still think this one can continue going down. But again, most of these cards, especially the higher rarity plays, will be heavily dependent on this weekend. So that's the only disclaimer. Keep this in mind as you cycle through these. But yeah, they continue going down. Again, me, I would just wait through the weekend. You know, if you see that the deck outperforms, you might want to come in early, pick up your copies. But if it doesn't, then it'll just continue going down and down and down, giving you guys that want this card more time to pick it back up. And again, we have Maliss Q Hard Scripter CR here. Again, at 58 bones. As we can see, some people were buying these at $87 to $88. Crazy. We see 58s right here. And again, I mean, this might be sub 50s. So patience wins this game. You know, if you wait, you might be able to get these at 2x down, which would be amazing because you save, you know, 50% on that half off discount essentially on this card. And then we have the Ryzeal CRs. Again, these did not pop up on TCG Player last time, but we have Detonator here. Detonator at 67, 68 bones. Again, these are like 50% off, you know, their quarter century counterparts. So again, at that point, I just pay the 2x premium and just get the quarter century, honestly. But some people are technical. They're like, oh, I could save 50% and still have a beautiful rarity. So I understand that. But at City 7s, I believe this one can continue going down unless it just plain dominates YCS Anaheim. Same as Dual Drive. You know, as we can see, some people were buying these at 85s. You have these at 66s. They continue going down as the supply continues to come in. So definitely keep this in mind. And then we have a couple of super rares, guys, towards the penny stock, you know, part of the market watch of the set. You know, a lot of people won't be paying attention to these. But again, you know, I love to focus on penny stock, guys, because they're just the cheapest and the best and the ones that have the most potential, the 2, 3x, 5x, 10x multiple on your hard-earned money. So we always love these. So again, the most expensive super rare right now is Ryzeal plugin, guys. So as we can see here, this card, people were paying 4s for a $2.50 card. Who knows, it might go to 2s or maybe a little bit under. It is still the most expensive super rare. And again, I mean, if people are already getting their Ryzeal pieces, they're gonna come in and get this, you know, cheaper one compared to the other ones. So again, at 250s, not bad to get exposure, especially if you're playing the deck. Me, I'm gonna just try and pick up everything I need this weekend on the floor, especially the cheap parts, just to get exposure to play. But again, overall, I still think this card can continue going a bit more down in price. So again, these are day one prices, man. So just keep that in the back of your mind. You know what I mean? We have Ryuji Rivalry, super rare here. As we can see, people were paying $3.68 for a $1.55 card. Yikes, man. That's over that's like 2.5x. Man, that hurts. That hurts, man. But it is what it is. People want to be early. They want to get access to their cards, and they literally pay the price even for that Ryuji card. Then we have Evil Swarm Exciton Knight. I really love this one. I got rid and either traded or sold to the you know, my local store all my Exciton Knights, the silvers, the regular ultras, everything I had, and now I'm gonna focus on the super rare. So again, we got the ultras at cheap, at shekels to billies, to a billy, and then we got the 2, 3, 4x multiple. Now we move on to the next best thing, to the next cheapest version. Again, of course, this one has massive supply, you know, 41 listings. You can see dozens of walls of China, but 41 listings is not that much. And again, I don't think a lot of people will be cracking this set open. So overall, compared to a Bonanza or a Tins or reprint sets like that, So again, I believe this super rare ages very, very well, and it could literally go from under a quarter to a billy down the line. That's the projection for this one. So I'm gonna be accumulating these. If I see these, you know, around in trades, people are like, oh, that's trash, everyone has these. Now I'm gonna be picking them up. I'm gonna be stacking them away, because I could see this under a quarter card be a billy, become a billy one day, you know, due to all the hype around this particular card. Then we have Planet Pathfinder. This card needed a holographic, so it's nice to see a super rare finally, and people were paying 21 cents, and now it's still around there. So again, this one is a nice one to pick up under a quarter, even if it's just a playset. Even if it's just a playset, you come in, you get a playset, slap it around there, forget about it, because you never know when you might need it, man. These field spell cards, you just never know. You know, cards, monster cards that interact with field spells, you just don't know. So you want that exposure. Then we have number 103. As we can see here, this one needed this reprint, same deal. As you can see, 38 listings only, so it's not as many or as much listings as you guys would think. So again, just keep this overall in mind for these super rares that no one's paying attention to. No one's looking at these super rares right now. You're just looking at Maliss and Ryzeal. Oh my god, I need the best, you know, cards and the most expensive cards, and you know, I need to get them now, Jay. No one's paying attention to the penny stock. So again, number 103, Exciton Knight. These cards that needed reprints and that had that demand, I believe it's really helpful to at least get exposure. You know, if you don't want to go in deep or get too many of these, that's fine. But get anywhere from 1 to 3. You never know when you might need to play it. And then you have the extra copies for yourself as an investment. We have Monk of the 10 you guys. 10 ye's getting support. Don't sleep on this one at under a quarter. Just get exposure. Same deal. Just get access to it, because you never know. You never know with these Yu-Gi-Oh hype cycles how far that can take you down the line. And then we have Tornado Dragon, guys. Here, super rare. Now this one, I believe it's a filler. I honestly have no clue of why you know, this card excuse me, is here. Yeah, did we need other Tornado Dragons? No. We already had Ultras. We already had Commons. They were pretty cheap. They were pretty accessible. I think this is a filler. There was even other great rank 4s to reprint, like number 104. Why you didn't reprint that? I don't understand. I don't understand why they didn't reprint this. Number 104. I mean, just so many other XZs that could have used that super rare slot. But here we are. So again, if you need it, you get it. But I'd honestly pick up one of the other holographic versions. But that's just me. But this one should create sell pressure on the higher rarities. So not bad at all, in case you would want to get this one for access and then switch over to one of the higher rarities. That's also an option. But let me know what you guys think about Tornado Dragon. You know, could have been something else, but now that it's here, not bad to get your one of, get access to the card, especially if you need it for your rank 4 tool box. All right, guys, if you made it this far out into the video, you guys are straight MVPs. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. Maybe share this with one person, maybe in your group chat or one friend. It really does go a long way. As we continue to go towards 7K, we will be giving away that quarter century bonanza box to one lucky video. Don't forget to like the video. I really do appreciate it. And guys, thank you so much for your time, for your support, and for your attention. Stay fresh.